The electric hum of Madison Square Garden fills the air on April 20th, 2019. As thousands of fans pack the iconic arena, their voices a roaring symphony of anticipation. The ring, bathed in stark white light, stands as the stage for a monumental clash. In one corner, Terence "Bud" Crawford, the undefeated welterweight champion from Omaha, Nebraska, exudes a quiet menace, his eyes locked on his opponent with the intensity of a hunter. Across from him, AMIR Khan, the pride of Bolton, England, bounces lightly on his toes, his hands twitching with restless energy, his face a mix of focus and defiance. This isn't just a fight, it's a collision of destinies. Crawford, the master of precision and power, faces Khan, the lightning-fast former champion whose heart has carried him through battles against the best. The WBO welterweight title gleams in the balance, but the stakes are higher: pride, legacy, and the chance to prove who reigns supreme. The bell rings, and the world shrinks to the canvas. The crowds roar a pulse that drives the action. Khan explodes into the first round like a firecracker, his hands a blur of motion, jabs snapping out with dizzying speed. His footwork is a dance, weaving side to side, making him a phantom in the ring. A quick 1-2 lands clean on Crawford's guard, drawing a gasp from the crowd, a reminder of Khan's championship pedigree. But Crawford is a statue of calm, his defense airtight, his body swaying just enough to slip Khan's punches. His eyes never leave Khan, studying every feint, every step. Then, as the round winds down, Crawford unleashes a left hook that catches Khan's chin, a sharp crack that silences the cheers for a moment. It doesn't stagger Khan, but it's a warning, a promise of what's to come. The round ends with Khan's speed stealing the show, but Crawford's composure looms large. Round 2 begins, and Khan's speed remains his weapon, circling the ring, throwing combinations to keep Crawford at a distance. His hands quick, his feet still, agile, and he lands a flurry that grazes Crawford's cheek, drawing cheers from his supporters. But Crawford is adapting, his footwork deliberate, his positioning tightening. He cuts off the ring, forcing Khan toward the ropes. A sudden left to Khan's body lands with a sickening thud, and the Englishman's face twists in agony. The crowd erupts, sensing the shift, their cheers urging Crawford to press forward. Khan fires back, a quick jab that grazes Crawford's cheek, but the American counters with a sharp right that snaps Khan's head back. The exchange is brief, but brutal, and the round ends with Khan still moving, but Crawford's blows carry a heavier weight. The third round sees Crawford's takeover solidify. His movements blend grace and menace, each step a trap for Khan. Khan throws a desperate flurry, hoping to reclaim control, but Crawford slips through, landing a devastating uppercut that sends Khan's head reeling. The crowd surges, their roar shaking the arena. Khan's spirit keeps him in the fray, landing a quick jab that briefly halts Crawford's advance. But the American's pressure is suffocating, his punches heavier, each one a blow to Khan's resolve. A right hook to the temple staggers Khan, the bell ringing just in time to spare him as the crowd chants Bud, Crawford's name. Fueling the frenzy, in the fourth round, Crawford's artistry shines. He's not just fighting, he's dismantling a masterpiece. Every move pins Khan closer to the ropes. Every shot lands with surgical precision. A left to the ribs makes Khan wince, followed by a right to the head that sends him reeling. The crowd is thunderous, feeding off the carnage, their cheers a primal rhythm. Khan, the warrior, fights back with a wild flurry, but it grazes off Crawford's guard. The American's responses are lethal. A left hook here, a sharp right there, each one chipping away at Khan's defenses. Khan's legs falter, his speed fading under the crushing weight of Crawford's assault. His shots around closes with Khan's standing, but a straight left connects cleanly on Khan's jaw with relentless intent. The fifth round is a brutal testament to Crawford's legs trembling. Khan's pride holds him exhaustionized. The crowd roars movements for their underdog, championing his tenacity. But Crawford is merciless. A swift exchange sees Khan land a fleeting shot or right hand that catches Crawford off guard. But the American shrugs it off, his focus unyielding. The round ends with Khan clinging to survival. But the end looms, the crowd abuzz with expectation. Round 6 breaks, and Crawford is a predator unleashed. He advances with lethal intent, every step narrowing the gap, every strike aimed to conclude. Khan tries to dance away, to conjure the quickness that once defined him, but Crawford's pressure overwhelms. A minute in, Crawford unleashes a thunderous right that smashes into Khan's jaw. The Englishman's legs collapse, eyes glazing, the crowd exploding in a tidal wave of noise. Crawford surges, a deluge of blows, lefts, rights, body shots, head shots pummeling Khan. He clings to the ropes, body failing. Then, a contentious halt. A low blow from Crawford freezes the action. Khan doubles over, gasping. As the referee intervenes, the crowd mutters, some jeering, others waiting. When the fight resumes, Khan's legs are gone, his spirit battered. His corner, seeing the inevitable, signals the end. The referee waves it off. Crawford raises his arms, victorious, while Khan slumps against the ropes, drained but proud. The aftermath weaves triumph with respect. Crawford ascends the ropes, basking in adulation, his WBO belt gleaming under the lights. Khan, head bowed yet unbowed, shares a nod with his foe. A silent salute to a shared battle. The highlight reel slows, replaying pivotal moments. Khan's blazing onset, Crawford's calculated counters. The body blows that shifted the tide, and that crushing right hand. The low blow flickers briefly, a minor note in a commanding performance. The crowd's fervor lingers, their cheers echoing the drama witnessed. Crawford's triumph cements his rank among boxing's elite, a pound-for-pound titan whose skill and might are unmatched. Khan's defeat stings, but his valor against such a foe enriches his legacy. The reel captures the fight's soul, the ferocity, the heart, the raw splendor of boxing. Slow-motion frames linger on Crawford's steely gaze, Khan's lightning fists, and the instant that right hand altered all. Crawford's triumph cements his rank among boxing's elite, a pound-for-pound titan whose skill and might are unmatched. Khan's defeat stings, but his valor against such a foe enriches his legacy. The reel captures the fight's soul, the ferocity, the heart, the raw splendor of boxing. Slow-motion frames linger on Crawford's steely gaze, Khan's lightning fists, and the instant that right hand altered all. The narrator's voice, deep and resonant, cuts through. Terence Crawford versus AMIR Khan, a clash of giants, a trial of heart, a night of knockout glory. The screen fades to black. Text emerges, Terence Crawford versus AMIR Khan, April 20th, 2019, TKO Round 6. A final call to action flashes. Subscribe for more epic boxing moments. The music crescendos, leaving viewers with the reverberation of a fight that fulfilled its promise. This night at Madison Square Garden transcends a mere bout. It's a saga of two men testing their limits. Crawford's supremacy was anticipated by some, but Khan's defiance made it unforgettable. The reel, crafted for fans new and old, distills their struggle, speed versus precision, heart versus skill, a climax that echoed through boxing's annals. As the music fades, the images endure. Crawford's raised fist, Khan's resolute stare, testament to a night that etched history. For devotees of the sweet science, this is the essence: flashes of brilliance, trials of will, and the relentless pursuit of greatness in the ring. The fight is done, but its legacy burns a tribute to two warriors who bared their souls in the square.